Well, welcome back into the studio for another of the mixed media ICADs. This is from day 10, and it is the prompt of bird. So I'm pulling out some gel prints that I had done a while ago, and these were ones that I wasn't 100% satisfied as a whole. There are parts of it that I liked, and I've decided that that's what I'm going to use for this mixed media ICAD. So I'm going to figure out where I want to place it and get that added to the top portion of my index card using some matte gel medium. And I'm going to repeat that process for the bottom portion of this card using another of my gel prints that weren't necessarily my favorite, but I like portions of it. So it's again selecting which part I want to use and then getting it adhered to the bottom portion of this ICAD. If you're not familiar with what ICAD is, or index card a day, or even mixed media ICAD, down below in the description box I have lots of information for you to learn more about this art challenge. And now that I have this dried and cut out, I'm coming in with some leftover pieces from a project I did. It was a collaboration with Stencil Girl, and it is a little bird from Stencil Girl, and I have, as always, I will have all the products I've used listed down below, including this tall bird stencil. But what I had done is I had used the stencil with some Powertex 3D Flex and Universal Medium and pushed that through a stencil onto, I actually put that on wax paper, but deli paper would have worked just as well. And all I'm doing now is doing a little bit of painting, alteration of that stenciled image to make it more bird-like, to give it, to change its color a little bit to go better with the colors that I have going on to this card, give it some character.
What a release to find one's peace. What a landscape to never be less. Now years have passed and restless legs have settled.
I'm going over this image with some matte gel medium because I want to be able to have the option to pull what I'm about to do up. I'm going to come in with the fine liner, which is filled with black acrylic paint, as well as some airbrush medium to give it some fine detail. But I find this fine liner isn't super fine and has a tendency to blob, and so I just wanted to have that option.
By the sea, she never let things hold her down. Always been all she could be, but she spent them nights down at the shore, looking far away to leave. The end of the horizon was as far as she could see. Her mother used to work them nights at the Blue Moon Cabaret, and it's been about 11 years since her father went away. And though she often hated him, she never felt betrayed. She knew inside her broken heart they would meet again someday. She's a bird.
I'm going to trim this real close before I adhere it to the card, because I do want to use that same fine liner to add back in his little legs. And while I'm not completely happy with the final couple marks that I make, the beak, the mouth, that kind of I wasn't thrilled with, but I decided to leave it because it was very whimsical, and I felt that with the gel plate prints that I had used, it was definitely gave that off that feel of whimsy, and so I just decided to go ahead and go with it.
A place that wasn't big enough got smaller every day. She dreamt herself into a world a million miles away. She's a bird now, high in the sky. She's looking down on everything she left behind. She's waving down at you to go and find that silver lining too. She's a bird now, high in the sky. She's looking down on everything she left behind. She's waving down at you to go and find that silver lining too. To go and find that silver lining too. Follow me out, down to the bay. Forget all the worries when you're with me. Let every wave gently kiss away some of the hardness from those brief yet gloomy days.
Well, it's time to look for some words. Initially, I'd pulled out the snarky ones and was a little confused, but then I went back to the other small talks and found some words that I felt were really nice for this card. But I decided the card itself needed a little distressing around the outside edge, so I decided to come in with some of the archival ink in Hickory Smoke. I just felt like the black was going to be too much, even though that I did that fine liner work on the bird itself, so I just went with a kind of a smoky color, you know, hickory smoke.
Nor standing still. All of fusion will never cease to thrill. Wilderness, we give you our mess. We're so blessed to have you.
I don't usually put the words directly on the card. I usually try and sandwich it between something else. And at first I thought this time I was going to actually put it directly on the card. And I did decide to go with the black words just because I wanted them to pop a little bit more. So I pulled in, and if you've been around here a while, you've probably seen me pull some of this off of this doily that has some embroidery on the inside circle, and it's more like lacy material on the outside, and that's what I decided to use to just go behind those words.
We're so blessed to have you. Anchor our hearts and give us a fresh start. Wilderness, we've come for you. Wilderness, we give you our best. We're so blessed to have you.
You and me, just a walk in the park where the world fades, and we're leaving our marks. They try to hold me down, tear me apart, but with you, baby, nothing seems so hard. They said I'd never make it, that I lost my spark, but you're the small compass guiding me through the dark. Stumble and trip, yeah, I made a mess, but with you, every day's like this. Every step we take, we're turning the page. With you, I'm out of my cage, feeling all the rage. We used to talk, but now they stay quiet. 'Cause with you, I don't need a start.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed day 10 of Mixed Media ICAD with the prompt of bird. Thank you for coming along. If you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed, would you please consider doing so?